All right, today we're going to discuss our timing chain guide rails out of our S55s, guys. So these guide rails should be serviced. All right, now this F80 has 44,000 miles. As you can see, we told the customer by definition we can still reuse this. However, we didn't necessarily attempt to upsell him, but he did call us back and said, hey, you know what? For the cost on this kit, just go ahead and replace it with a new one because, well, all the labor that's required to replace that kit, you might as well. So check it out. Over here, we have a kit from Ewis. Now this is a OEM part, okay, so it's essentially the same item that's going to come in a BMW box. They are a supplier for BMW. And this kit is cool because it comes with a time and chain tensioner. It comes with our sealing ring that needs to be replaced every time you remove that time and chain tensioner. And it comes with our main guide rail, all right, a brand new Ewis time and chain, which is pretty neat, and then our upper guide rail. Now, I find it funny that in BMW's instructions, it explicitly states to make sure you pay close attention to the orientation of the installation of this guide rail. I'm not entirely sure how you can even install this backwards or flipped because, well, if you do run into a situation where you drop this in and it's flipped, maybe you should find a new line of work. But I'm going to show you how this needs to be installed because you can't drop this into the vehicle first and then install your upper guide rail and then the chain. What needs to happen is you got to take your chain, all right? You do a thorough inspection of this chain to make sure that it is okay. And then what you're going to do is you're going to drop that chain in between your guide rail like so. And if we look here, you'll see some notches on our upper guide rail that are going to clip into our main guide rail, all right? So we're going to lay this down gently like this. You're going to come in here, open up the tabs like I just did. Sometimes you'll hear an audible click, but what you want to do is just verify that those tabs have fallen in to the actual clips. And now we can go ahead, all right. Also down here, you'll see this guide for the hub sprocket. What you're gonna do is just open that up real quick, all right, and pull that chain through. So now we can go ahead and drop this into the front of our block, in this situation for our one-piece hub, but it doesn't matter the application. This is what your guide rail needs to look like before you drop it into your block. And please, for the cost of this kit, contact us. We'll take good care of you. It does come with a lifetime warranty. Just replace it. Try to avoid reinstalling an original or a used guide rail and chain assembly. It doesn't make sense.